What's going on, Internet? It's BlackLightAttack, and today I've got a little bit of something different for you. It's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the multiplayer, and I am picking the Doctor. He is my favorite character model, but what character model you pick actually doesn't matter. Everybody gets to pick a character model, and there's a whole bunch of NPCs that look exactly like you, and that makes you harder to pick out among all your targets. I'm playing the game type Wanted, which is sort of the free-for-all and kind of the main game type of this game, and I'm on the map Rome. Now, Wanted, here's how Wanted works. You have anywhere from 0 to 3 people pursuing you at any given time, indicated by the upper left-hand corner of your screen. I have one red arrow up there, and that means I have one person who's currently trying to kill me, and that's typical for the beginning of the game. On the upper right-hand corner is my target, who I've just found. So, he doesn't know that I'm his killer. I look just like an NPC because I'm just walking. I saw him running like an idiot on the roof, and that's how I know that that he's my target. She found me because she saw me kill my target, or she just followed her arrow and there's no other doctors around. And if you saw the letter B popped up above her head right before she killed me, you have an opportunity to stun your pursuers, and it's very hard to do. Oh, look at this guy. Dude just ran up and killed me. That's really not what you want to do. But let me finish telling you about stuns first. Stuns are really difficult to do because the attacker always has the advantage, but if you can stun them with a smoke bomb or something, then you can punch them in the face, and if you manage to stun your attacker by punching them in the face, they lose you as a contract, and you get points for screwing up their contract. And then they have to wait until they're assigned another contract. Now, that guy just ran up and fucking smashed me. And that's actually not a good way to play. Now, see, I'm trying to get a focus kill here, and she ends up stunning me, and she gets some points for that. If you see that X above their head, there's a white circle that fills up right above it. And if you wait for that to fill up all the way, it's really hard because you have to be really close for it to start filling. But I think I get it on this guy. You get like 150 points extra. Now, the quality of your kill is way more important than the number of your kills. So right there, boom, silent kill, 150. See, I try to stun him, but he ends up getting the advantage. But because he bum rushed me, he only got 100 points for it. He was found out before he killed me. And I can tell that guy, even though he's like level 30, really doesn't know what he's doing. Throughout the whole game, he's running around on the roof like an idiot. He's bum rushing me, getting 100-point kills, and that's really not a good way to play the game. I've had games that I've won where I've only had like 6 kills, but they were all really high-quality kills worth a lot of points, so I won. I've also had games where I've had like 15 kills, but I can't get a good kill, so I still lose. And KD ratio means absolutely nothing. I actually die a lot in this game, but it doesn't mean anything because a lot of the kills are really shitty quality. So, because I was silent there, I got 300 points. Because that guy leapt off a roof, and I didn't even see him, he got 500 points. And I think the most points I've gotten in a single kill was like 1,250. So you can really get up there. But a typical good kill is going to net you about 400 points. And there are some annoying people in this game, like people who only run around on roofs. And if a lot of people are just hanging up on the roofs, it kind of becomes a really annoying roof game. I refer to those as roof games. I don't know what other people call them, but when everybody's just running around the roof like a fucking idiot, that's called a roof game. And everybody just follows one person up onto the roof, and then the person who's following that person follows them up onto the roof, and then the next person and the next person. Soon it's a huge clusterfuck on the roof. Everybody's parkouring around, falling off buildings and shit, and it's really obnoxious. I really like this game when people are playing it the way it's meant to be played, or if they're playing like idiots by like bum rushing me. But if people are roof whoring, then it's just really annoying. It's not even a good way to get kills. It's just annoying to everybody. Aerial kills are worth a good amount of points, but really you can do better elsewhere. So here is, I picked out my target. In the upper right hand corner, I think I pointed this out before, but there's a portrait of your target and you have to match it. And you have to figure out who in the crowd it is. I was able to tell that she was my target because she was the only person of that character model in the area. I think that's called the courtesan. She was the only courtesan in the area, so it was pretty easy to figure out that that's her. Now I can blend in with other doctors. I'm playing the doctor. That like bird mask thing that I'm wearing is something that Renaissance doctors and even before that wore because they thought it would filter out the bubonic plague. Oh, here's an ability of mine, Templar Vision. Templar Vision is very useful for picking out your target. You see how two executioners rounded the corner, but my target was an executioner? I had no way of telling which one he was. So my ability, Templar Vision, will point out targets for all of like 3 or 4 seconds. Anybody who is my target will be blue. Anybody who is trying to kill me is in red. And that's, you got to be careful when you use that shit, because it's oh, dodged you, bitch! Ah, punch in the face. That's my other ability, Smoke Bomb. But Templar Vision, you got to be careful with, because it highlights you. Like you see, if you saw how I was glowing, everybody else can see you glowing when you're using Templar Vision, so you can end up giving yourself away. And Smoke Bomb will make people stun. Well, it won't make them stunned, because stun is actually something completely different in this game, like I was just talking about. But it will make them cough and unable to move, which allows you to just walk up and stun them, or walk up and kill them. It can be offensive or defensive, but it works much better as a defensive tool. So this person's being a roof butthole, and she gets stabbed. Love it. I fucking love this game, dude. Some of the kills are just so incredibly epic. Right now I'm using Templar Vision to see if anybody's sneaking up on me, but I'm in the clear for now. But one thing that's really hard about this game is if you start doing well, the game's like, oh, fuck you, buddy, you think you're so good? And they just start throwing people on you. The higher on the score list you are, the more people are pursuing you. So, and right now I'm in a chase sequence. You got to be really careful when you're in a chase sequence. Avoid hiding places if your killer has seen you. Avoid other pedestrians, because they'll knock you over as you're running. And here's these things are called chase breakers. If you sprint through a gate, it'll close behind you. And now I hide in the hay bale, because it drains my bar faster. The guy that was pursuing me, he didn't find me. I hid in the bale of hay and got away. But my other pursuer saw me get into the hay, so she walked up and fucking killed me. You really don't want to hide anywhere unless you're being chased. That's the only thing that hiding places are for. Otherwise, because like normal pedestrians won't just jump into a bale of hay. So if you do it when you're not being chased, it's not helping you at all. And it's also not helping you if your chaser, if your pursuer sees you jump into a bale of hay, because they can just kill you inside it. It doesn't offer any protection. So here's another example of your compass misleading you. If your compass is full at the bottom, that means that the person is in very close vicinity. And the only this is the smuggler that I'm pursuing right now. The only smuggler I saw in the area was right in front of me. And as it turns out, I was pursuing the wrong one. So I saw her come up from behind and start sprinting, and I started following her. Now she's getting away because that idiot that I was talking about before, he's chasing her like a moron. So she runs all the way up here, and I see her getting close again on the compass. Stabbed in the face. I was really proud of that kill. You can get bonus points for flanking people like that. You can also get bonus points for aerial kills, silent kills, discreet kills, incognito kills. It's all terminology that you kind of have to learn. And that dude, 600 points for that shit. That's pretty nice. So it's all about points in this game. That's what I really like about it, is that you don't have to worry. If you get killed, it's not really a big deal if the person only got 100 points for it or something. So yeah, this is a game that I like to throw in every now and again. I don't really like to play it marathon, because I get really frustrated with it and I start to rage a lot, especially like this idiot right here who's just being a roof boss. And I'm getting pursued again. I highly recommend this game to anybody who's looking for something that they can play competitively online but needs a break from the shooters and Call of Duty in particular. As I mentioned before, I'm getting really, really frustrated with Call of Duty the more and more I play it. And look at this, I'm just daring him. Come here, bitch. Come on. Dare you. Well, then I see her point a gun at me, so I'm like, fuck, get out of there. Luckily, right before she shoots me in the face with the gun, that's another ability, the hidden gun, somebody kills her from behind. So I ended up getting away there. Since I've been getting really frustrated with Call of Duty, but I still want something competitive to play, this game has really been filling the niche. It is frustrating in all of its own ways, and there are definitely flaws with it. I think a major problem with this game is the fact that higher level people have the advantage, hands down. Like in Call of Duty, I think in Call of Duty's multiplayer, they figured out really early on that whoever who is higher level should not necessarily have the advantage. They should just have more options available to them. So like Call of Duty 4, for example, the first game you got, I have no idea what I was doing here. I tried to go through the gate, and I ended up running up the building and just getting body checked to death. They figured out really early on that, like in Call of Duty 4, the M16 was the best gun in the game. It is the first assault rifle available to you. In this game, some of the best abilities, I just unlocked Templar Vision, which is one of the best abilities, and I'm level 20. It took me forever to get there, it feels like. At level 29, you get Poison, which is fucking ridiculous. Poison is really the way to rack up points. It takes skill to use, but if somebody is using Poison and they're using it well, you have no chance of catching them, because they get like minimum 600 points for a Poison kill. So I would say not a perfect game. I really think they need to balance the advantage that higher levels have over lower levels, and I think the controls could use a little bit of tightening. And I really think that there should be more of a counter to people who want to run around the roofs, because it's very easy to identify your pursuer and then just run from them if you just hang out on the roof all day. So, other than that, though, those are really the only things I complain about this game, that I can complain about with this game. Other than that, it's really fucking good. So, I recommend anybody try it that has not yet. And other than that, guys, this has been BlackLightAttack. Take it easy.